Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be discussing the home button on the OnePlus 2. Now those of you who follow me on YouTube, you must have seen several videos in the last few months guys. Ever since I had this phone on me, I've posted videos on battery life, on OTA updates, and I'm pretty sure I have one of the most comprehensive coverage on the OnePlus 2 on YouTube. However, in this video, like I said, I'll be discussing the home button on the OnePlus 2. Now lots of my followers, lots of my people who actually follow me, comment on my video, under my videos, they've been asking me to please check this home button just there at the bottom, which many people are facing problems with. Some people say it's good, but the majority are saying it's actually not as good as it should be. So that's exactly what I'm here to check guys, and to see how efficient the home button is now that I had the phone for over 6 months, and I'm also running the latest Oxygen OS version. So first of all, let me just unlock this with my fingerprint, with my thumb. There you go guys. So let's get into settings and let's have a look and see which version of Oxygen OS I am actually running. So about phone, and as you can see guys, the phone is running Oxygen version 2.2.0, also running at Android Lollipop 5.1.1. I hope at some point the Marshmallow update will hit the phone very soon, and guys, as soon as it does, please be rest assured that I'll be among the very first ones to declare the official Marshmallow update on the OnePlus 2, followed by several videos on the phone. Okay, so now that we know the version of the phone, now let's press the home button once guys. There we go, and let's get into the home screen and get into settings, and I'm gonna give you a demo and of all the possible options that the home button has in the customizations options of the OnePlus 2. So here in settings we go into buttons, and when here you can see you can use either on-screen navigation bar buttons, or you can swap them with the capacitive buttons, which is also part of the setup of the OnePlus 2. And also you can disable them completely and also use the on-screen buttons. So however, in this video I'll show you both. In fact, there you go. As soon as I put this option there, it says on-screen navigation bar, enable software on-screen navigation bar, so you can use the on-screen buttons at the same time as you can with the capacitive. So let's get back into settings again guys, and let's get into buttons here. So for now I will disable the on-screen navigation bar buttons so that we can concentrate more on the capacitive buttons and also on the home screen button or the fingerprint sensor, which often people complain about. So I'm going to give you a practical demo of see where the home button is so far and how efficient and practical and working it is. Okay, so I've preset this already guys. As you can see on the home button, I've set up the action as long press on opening shelf and on double tap to turn the screen off. So I'll use these two and also lock and unlock the phone several times to show you how efficient the button is and is really working, and if it's not, why is it not working. So first of all, let's press it once guys. There we go. As soon as you press it once, there you go, and it goes to home screen. At times guys, please do remember this is a different kind of home button. Sometimes it requires you to just not just touch it but press it a bit times, as you saw in practical just now in the video that I tapped it once and didn't acknowledge, twice it didn't acknowledge. Sometimes you have to press it hard for it to acknowledge, which I understand sometimes is a problem. It's not that big of a problem once you know exactly how much pressure you have to apply. So for instance, if I was to go in the Play Store again guys here, and let me go back into and see if I can press the home button again with a slight bit of pressure on the screen, on the button. There we go. See, now I was able to do it the first time straight away, whereas before I wasn't aware of it. Yes, this is mentally a torturous at time for some people, and you want the button to respond straight away, but guys, this is a different kind of button. It requires at times a bit of pressure and doesn't only touch like Apple's Touch ID or other like the Nexus is touchscreen buttons, the fingerprint sensors. They're more sensitive and they're more advanced. This is a slightly older version I believe, and this is obviously not the very best in the market, but then the kind of money that you pay for this phone obviously is not top end as well. So you do expect every now and then here and there some quality lacking, but overall it works fine, not much of a problem. So now let's turn the screen off guys, and let me put my thumb on the finger and then push it a bit. There we go. Sometimes I have to push it guys, sometimes I don't have to push it. So sometimes it works straight away by just even touching it. Sometimes you have to press it and push it, just apply just a bit of pressure just to enable it to unlock the phone. So put my finger on top without putting any pressure, the phone is unlocked straight away without any issues. So if you ever get into trouble where you're unable to acknowledge it, or the button doesn't respond as efficiently as you would like, then press it a bit hard guys, like this, and then the screen will open up. Now how efficient is this button guys? Like I said, I've pre-configured the button already, so let's have a look and see. Let's go into button. The long press should take me to open shelf and double tap should take me to should turn the screen off. So let's first of all long press and see if we go to the shelf. There we go. So if we've gone to the shelf straight away, no problems here whatsoever. Now also let me double tap the screen, the home button, the fingerprint button, and see if it turns the screen off. It hasn't. Let's do it slowly. There we go. So like I said guys, at times it might not respond to your touch. Yes, I do acknowledge the problem. Yes, it is not a top quality top end fingerprint sensor. It's not a top end home button. It is not as efficient as say a Apple's Touch ID or Samsung's or say HTC's or Nexus's fingerprint sensor. But then again guys, you have to keep one thing in mind. How much have you paid for this phone? You've got 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gig of memory, you got Snapdragon 810 with so much top-end hardware, metal build, and you also have dual SIM, so much in this phone, and you've only paid half the price of the actual from an actual top-end phone in the market. So keeping that in mind guys, yes, it is not efficient, it is not the most effective fingerprint sensor, but yes, for over 90% of the times it works. It's not too bad. Like as you can see, I'm trying to unlock and unlock my phone again, and every time I've done it so far it has worked. Let's do this once more. Boom, there we go. It had some problems, I think when I had one of the older versions of Oxygen OS. I can't remember which version it was. I'm sure if you go through my playlist in my channel, you will see the videos, and at times I have mentioned the issue every now and then, but for most of the time for me, as far as I'm concerned guys, it has worked with not much of a problem. Now let's again double tap and see if we can turn the screen off. There you go guys, it's turned off. So let's press it again. Boom, it works. Now let's press a long press and see if we can go to the shelf. There we go guys, it's gone to the shelf. So at times it could be the way you press it, or at times it might not be the most efficient. It might, at times it might not respond. But as you can see from the way I'm playing with it, and over 90% of the time guys, it works. It's not that much of a problem. If your phone is having more issues than what you're seeing in the video, and if you're not unable to tap it at all, it's not responding to your touch, then please get in touch with OnePlus 2. I did get in touch with them about an OTA update a few months back on Twitter. They're very, very efficient. They will answer you on Twitter straight away, and they will try to book a remote session, and then they will help you online, or if they can any other way which is possible. So as you can see guys, the home screen button is fine. The fingerprint sensor works over 95% of the times. In fact, for right now, every time I've tried to unlock it, it's working again and again with no issues whatsoever. And also at times it might not respond, yes, but don't panic. There's no need to get worried about. If it doesn't, try it once more and it will work straight away. Double tap again. There we go. Hasn't worked, no problem. Double tap slowly. There we go, it's turned off. Yes, I've tried it a couple of times, I can see that, and because I'm using one hand, so it's difficult. When I'm using two hands, it's much more grippier, because I'm recording video and I'm looking at the camera at the same time as well, so I have to make sure that it's the right way. So you put the thumb in again, boom, and then you double tap like this. There we go. I got a stronger grip on the phone now. As you can see, it wakes up straight away, and also I'm able to put a bit more pressure, and there you go, I'm able to turn it off. There you go, and then press it once more, long press to go to the shelf. So guys, this is the current state of OnePlus 2's fingerprint sensor. It works fine over 90% of the times. Overall, all the functions combined together, it works just fine. Not to panic about it. And I'm hoping that with Marshmallow, the small little quibbles that you have with the home print, the home button and the fingerprint sensor combined, hopefully it will improve. But please always keep in mind that you're paying half the price of a flagship phone out in the market. So guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section about OnePlus 2 or anything else. I have got the Galaxy S7 Edge coming up on my channel very soon, and also the Note 5 will be featuring very soon as well, and LG G5 and many more are going to come in the next few weeks and months to come. So stay tuned guys, and I'm sure you will enjoy much more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video.